Hi guys, welcome to another video here on my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Lakia and welcome to the Chaotic Critic family. For my returning subscribers, welcome back. Here on my channel, I share planning and organizational videos, plus so much more over on my blog, chaoticcritic.com. The link is always in the description box. The whole premise of my channel is to share with you guys how I'm crushing the chaos in my life with hopes that you'll be inspired and encouraged to crush the chaos in yours. Today's video is for World Mental Health Day. I have shared my journey and my battle with anxiety and depression quite frequently here on my channel, as well as my blog, chaoticcritic.com. And I received this planner from Joy Paper Designs, and I knew that today was the day that I wanted to share it. I am happy that she thought of me to even send it to me, and I'm happy to be sharing it with you guys. So this is a 2020 12-month mental health planner. Well, mental health, wellness, self-care planner created by psychotherapist Dr. Joy, who is skilled in mental health. There's a whole letter on the inside about the purpose of this planner, but I also wanted to share it today because she has 20% off her entire site, Joy Paper Designs. So in addition to this 2020 My Journey planner being 20% off, she also has her bundle that is 20% off, as well as her 6-pack of postcards and self-care cards. So let's talk about pricing really quick. The My Journey planner already retails for $43.95. With this 20% off code, you can get it for $35.16. The bundle, which would include the planner, the postcards, and the self-care cards, are marked down to $46.36. And the postcards, the 6-pack of that, is marked down 20%. They're already retailed at $6.95, and the self-care cards, which are $12.95. The self-care cards and the postcards are about $2 off, so you can easily do the math with that. I will also leave below my personal coupon code, which is Lakia10, for 10% off your future order. If you do not order today and get the 20% off, I will have my 10% off code, which is Lakia10, for you guys to get 10% off. But overall, for the price point that she has, and after looking at this planner, I cannot tell you guys how impressed I am, and it really speaks to the knowledge and experience she has in the area. Also, the first 100 orders will receive this beautiful postcard which says "You are enough." If you guys do not follow her on Instagram, or you're just not hearing about her brand, the postcard, she has been posting these, actually this side with a little message on it, so you can easily send these out. And what's cool about these cards is that not only do you have an affirmation on the front, you also have a self-care idea on the back. And on this one it says, "Draw a funny picture or color in a coloring book." So I don't think we can ever have enough self-care ideas, because sometimes we think that self-care is just, you know, going out and spending money, when it's not. And then also there is this Finding Joy in Your Journey charm that the first 100 people that order will receive. So the postcard and the charm, those are extras, but if you guys would like the bundle, you will also receive this 6-pack of postcards in the bundle, which we'll get to, and then this pack of self-care cards as well. But without further ado, let's get into the planner. So as I do with all of my planner reviews, I give you guys the basics of the planner. As I said, the retail price is $43.95, and it is a dated 12-month, January 2020 to December 2020 planner focused on mental health and wellness. You're able to track your mood, energy, sleep, thoughts, self-care, and gratitude, all in one central location. Other planner features include this hardcover, which I love this cover. There's also gold wire O binding. The pages of the planner measure 7 inches by 9¼ inches. There's 12 coloring pages, which are the dividers of the planner. There's graph and dot pages, which are at the back of each month. Full month views and monthly tabs. There's a crisis emergency plan, a letter to myself page, a list of self-care ideas, as well as a list of positive self-statements, weekly quotes, space for weekly and daily reflections, a 2-pocket folder in the back, and it is also made in the USA by Dr. Joy herself, who I mentioned is a psychotherapist. So let's get into the layout of the planner. As we get into the planner, it has the cover page here, which says My Journey Planner, January to December 2020, created by Dr. Joy. The journey of, you put your name, and then the information on the brand, as well as the website, joypaperdesigns.com. Then it has this beautiful letter to you, which I'm going to read to you guys. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for choosing to journey with this planner. My Journey Planner was created with you in mind. One of the most important things I've learned in my work as a mental health therapist is that everyone's journey is different, but we are all striving to realize and reach our fullest potential, often referred to as self-actualization. My Journey Planner was made to help you remember to take care of yourself, insert positivity and hope in your daily life, and begin to notice patterns in your mood, sleep, energy levels, thoughts, and experience. By tracking these things, you are increasing your own awareness and taking the first step in being able to make changes in your life and your journey. This planner is not meant to be a form of treatment, nor should it replace psychotherapy or medications. Rather, it can be valuable information for you to share with your therapist or provider. My hope is that you use this planner to take back control. You deserve to live a full life without depression, anxiety, fear, worry, or whatever it is that is holding you back from being the best you that you want to be. I believe in you, and I truly hope that in using this planner, you believe in yourself too. Cheering you on, Dr. Joy. Then on the next page, she gives you a full scope on how to use this planner, which I love. So I will be gifting this planner. I'm going to purchase another one, and I'm going to gift it to my younger sister. And I know that she's always asking me about planning stuff, and you guys can see more on my younger sister and my sister planning series, but she's always asking me just how do I use stuff. No matter how old you are, I love that this planner gives you a guide on exactly how to make this the most for you. So as you can see a little bit of the layout, which I'll show you in a second, in full weekly view, you have mood, energy, sleep, hours, and then an extra space to put whatever you want. And for the mood, she says log what time of day, also at the top here, the time of day for AM or PM. Log what time of day you filled out your tracker. Look back at the end of the week and notice if there are differences at different times of the day. And then for consider your mood, consider these mood ratings. 1 equals the worst I've ever felt to 10 being the best. And that's the same for energy. And then sleep hours, pretty self-explanatory for how long you slept. And then this empty box, she noted, anything else you want to track, maybe track pain levels or how you feel after exercise. Then there is unhelpful thoughts. Did you know that your thoughts can impact your mood? Track these unhelpful thoughts that make you feel worse. Talk back to these unhelpful thoughts. Then there's a space right underneath for helpful thoughts, where she recommends to use this space to track the thoughts that make you feel better, or maybe use this space to rework the unhelpful thoughts you listed above. Then for the self-care activity, take some time to take care of yourself. Write down what you did each day. And she not only has ideas in this planner, but like I said, there's also a self-care package that you can, pack of cards that you can purchase separately or in the bundle. Then the I am grateful for. Write in something that you are thankful for. Even if it's hard to think of something, try to write down one thing. Then the remember, she recommends to use this space to write in priority tasks of the day, or maybe use it to write in positive affirmations or kind self-statements. See the ideas on the next page. And then here, the last one, which is another blank one, uses blank space to write to-do lists, daily reflections, or other notes. Then right on the side of the page after the weekly view, there's a blank space which she recommends to track extra daily activities, whether it's taking medications or maybe make a weekly goals list or checklist. Then the reflections, she recommends to consider using this space to reflect on the quote or look back over your week. Write down any patterns you notice. And then at the bottom, there is a quote. For instance, the beginning is always today. And that quote is by Mary Wollstonecraft. So that is, in a nutshell, the ideas on how to use this planner from week to week. Then we get into the list of Then we get into the list of self-care activities and kind self-statements. For the self-care activities, it says check off things you enjoy doing, currently like to do, or something you want to try. And some of these include exercise, eating healthy, try a new hobby, join a group, visit a museum or art gallery, learn something new, watch a movie, put on a face mask, write a letter, call a friend or family member, go to church or pray, redecorate a part of your room, color, go for a drive, go to therapy, listen to a podcast, watch your favorite show, yoga, get a mani-pedi, do some deep breathing, scrapbook, make a card, play with a pet, drink a cup of tea or coffee, and then you have all of this space to write in whatever else you want. Then there is the kind self-statements list, which says check off things you like about yourself, believe about yourself, or that others have told you. Try to speak kindly to yourself during the day and notice what it does to your mood. Examples of this include I am kind, I am a good person, I deserve good things in life, I am becoming healthier each day, I am creative, I am not alone, I am capable, I am enough, I am worthy, I am trustworthy, I am passionate, I am persistent, I am loved, I am a helpful person, I am a hard worker, I am easy to talk to, I am open to new ideas, I am hopeful, I can problem solve, I do the best I can, I am resilient. And then similar to the self-care activities, you have space over here to write in anything additional that you would like. Then the next 2 pages are important information and the crisis plan. For the important information, it has emergency contacts, doctors and providers, medications, including the date, the dose and frequency, when you started, stopped, and the reaction, any allergies and medical conditions. And then the crisis plan has I know I'm in a crisis when, warning signs or red flags that a crisis may be looming, comforting things I can say to myself when I'm in a crisis, comforting things I can do on my own when I'm in a crisis, I can call and ask for help from, it gives space for 3 people, emergency to the emergency, which has space for the nearest hospital. And then the last says the things that are most important to me are, I personally have never created a crisis plan. And I think that even though I am feeling better than I was a year ago when I was at my lowest with my mental health, this is still something for those days when I'm not feeling all that great. And it's something to refer to. So I'm excited to fill this out. Then here is a letter to yourself. On a day when your mood is better, take some time to write yourself an encouraging letter that you can come back and read on a difficult day. And it's perfect that it's right next to the crisis plan, because then you can look over and read this, take those deep breaths, and recenter yourself. Then it is the 2020 at a glance calendar for the year. I will say that the pages, the Sunday over here is cut off a little bit. But this is also good for someone like me where my menstrual cycle affects my mood. And it's when I do feel more anxious and I do get more depressed during that time and I want to eat more. This is a good time for me to track when that cycle happens, because then in the week I can see how that correlates with my mood and everything. So that is what I would use this for. And then there's a dot grid page. Now we get into the months. Each month has a mandala here for you to color. The month on 2 pages with more coloring up here. And then you have a note section over here. And then we have that week, which I just shared with you guys how she recommends to use this. How I plan on using it is I'm going to use this bottom portion to definitely put in the positive affirmations that Posh Plans posts on her Instagram. So that's a great place for it. And as I start to fill this out, I will definitely share it with you guys. So I don't have to wait until January so much. I can start using this on December 30th. And there's that quote. She took it from the first page. Well, the first week of this planner. But just to show you a month in general. Each month is the same color scheme. It doesn't change. The only thing that really changes is the mandala for you to color each month. And then at the end of each month, as I noted, you have another one of those dot grids. One of those grid pages, excuse me. So here's for February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. And for those that have questions about the tabs are not laminated. It is a thick cardstock though. And this planner ends as of January 3rd, 2021. And then you have some more of this grid paper. Then there's a few dot grid pages. And then here's that double-sided pocket, which is great to put in the postcards, which we're going to get to, or any other reading material you have for your mental health, or if you have information on your medications that you want to keep in here, that's a great place for it as well. And again, this is a hardcover, and this is gold wire O binding. And now let's get into the stationery. So as I mentioned, if you're one of the first 100 people to order, you will not only receive the charm, but you'll also receive the You Are Enough postcard. But she also has a 6-pack of positive affirmation postcards for you to purchase. And the retail price on these is $6.95, I believe. Yes, the postcards are $6.95. So basically $1 and some change per card. So each card has a positive affirmation on the front and then a self-care idea on the back. So let's start with You Are Strong. Go for a walk and use your senses to identify things you see, hear, and smell. You are unique. Spend an extra 5 minutes in the shower or take a bubble bath. You are worthy. Take 5 minutes away from electronics to sit, take deep breaths, and be with your thoughts. You matter. Think about 3 things you used to do as a kid that made you happy. Do one of those things today. You are loved. Try out a new recipe or make your favorite dish. And lastly, you are deserving. Put on some music and have a mini dance party. Now these would be great to send to loved ones that you're thinking of, but also for all my planner girls out there, if you are sending happy mail or you just want to send a friend a pick-me-up, these would be great for that as well. Then there are these self-care cards, which I think would be a great gift. These are $12.95, and you get a whole stack, and it also comes with how do you use these cards. Some may think that self-care activities take up a lot of time or cost money. There are actually self-care activities you can do in as little as 5 minutes without spending any money at all. These self-care idea cards are meant to help you try new activities. Some can be done in 5 minutes while others may take more thought or energy. Remember, self-care is for everyone and can be done anytime, anywhere. And what is self-care and why should I do it? Self-care is an activity you choose to do in order to take care of yourself emotionally, physically, relationally, and spiritually. Despite what you might have heard, it's not selfish to do self-care. It is an act of self-respect and a way to fill yourself up. By engaging in self-care, you can avoid burnout, reduce stress, and will find that you actually have more energy to do the things you need to do. And there are a whole bunch of self-care idea cards. They are not double-sided. The self-care idea is on one side, and then the Joy Paper Designs logo on the back. But just some of these: start each day with gratitude, take some deep breaths, journal, practice mindful eating, create a done list. So if you wanted to gift somebody something that has to do with self-care, this would be a great option. So that is that. So that wraps it up for this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As I said, I really wanted to upload this on World Mental Health Day. And for all of you out there that are dealing with your own mental health issues, if you ever need someone to talk to or want someone to talk to, I can surely relate. So feel free to message me at any time if you just need a listening ear. It's always great to have people that you can communicate with and talk to about your problems. It's something that I have learned, and I've also learned that, you know, talking to a stranger, it's okay to vent because the person also doesn't know you. They don't know the whole scope of what it is that you're going through. So sometimes having that person that doesn't really know your personality makes it a little more comfortable, which is why I highly recommend therapy, because you can talk to your friends and family all you want, but also have a licensed skill professional in your life to talk to. They have the skills and knowledge to help you better cope with whatever it is that you're going through. But I also wanted to, for those people out there, I am also available. So that officially wraps it up for this video. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have any questions or suggestions, be sure to leave them in the comments section below. Be sure to check out all the links in the description box, which will have full information to Joy Paper Designs, as well as any related videos I have posted on mental health, and the links to my blog and Instagram. The blog is chaoticcritic.com. My Instagram is @chaoticcritic. If you guys are not a part of the Chaotic Critic fam, I encourage you to click that subscribe button and that notification bell. And for all of you that are, for all of you that leave comments, I thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.